If Lucas gets a hold of those weapons, this town will make Beirut look like Topeka.
They're moving.
You call for backup. I'll make an arrest.
Freeze! Please! On a truckload of heavy artillery, and you put it back on the market.
I tried to stop them.
You tried to bag them.
We want to know where you got your gun. The one we traced back to Ray Lucas's first year in business?
I don't know anything about a Ray Lucas.
We gotta find that kid, set things right.
Do you know how many hundreds of ex-Pee Wee players there are?
Yeah, but there's only one Dennis Pickford.
I had an opportunity to meet Hank Cooper recently.
But I never met or spoke to has-been Hank Cooper in my life.
You know what used to kill me? Blazing Barney and Hammer and Hank, and how they were best of pals on and off the field.
You mean they didn't get along?
They hated each other.
All lies. I didn't hate Barney, and Barney certainly didn't hate me.
You better start filling in the blanks, Hank, because you're going to be going to extra innings up in limbo land.
What a grouch.
Los Angeles, California. City of Angels. I love it here. I'm a detective, Metro Division. I had it all. Then one day on a stakeout, the flash from a .38 sends me falling, and I'm floating toward the end of a cloudy tunnel. Suddenly, I'm in a kind of strange limbo, surrounded by ghosts. Some people call them shades, as in not quite alive and not quite dead, but with unfinished business back in their lives. Now, I admit I was more than a little scared, but right then the paramedics yanked me back and I'm among the living. I figured my near-death experience was nothing more than a bad memory, but I was dead wrong. It was only the beginning. It's the fifth, Hank, and it's Barrett, not Garrett.
You guys always run your stakeouts this way?
What way?
Taking it easy? Listening to ball games?
Not in the off-season.
You know what I mean.
Ain't that the fifth as Hoskins steps in? Stillwell looks in for the sign now.
Liz, it's your first day on the field.
Yeah, don't remind me. The first thing I did this morning was slam my finger in a car door.
Hoskins' first pitch.
Yeah, but you know, not many women can wear a bandage like that and still look attractive.
He's a swing and a miss. Strike one.
Michael, turn that thing off. It's making me nervous as a cat.
Liz, you will know. When you've been on as many stakeouts as I have, you get used to the weight and you get rid of the worry.
Yeah, well, I just can't do that. If anything goes wrong...
Nothing is gonna go wrong.
Please, just let me finish. You heard what Wesley said. You lose those guns and we could lose the war.
Hoskins' next pitch. In the dirt, ball two.
Ball one, Hank.
Michael.
Liz, take my word for it, will you? Those guns aren't going anywhere until Ray Lucas shows up with a ton of cash and someone to drive that van.
I may be new in the field, but I know the procedure. If the deal's off, we call him back up.
2-all in the fifth.
But the deal is on.
Hoskins looks in to get a sign. Rocks and delivers.
And they're still waiting.
Locked up in the seats. 1-2 the count.
Relax, will you? Look, Liz, Wesley is not above going a little overboard sometimes to make a... What are you doing with your jacket there? To make a point. Relax. Now, yes, this is a big case. You can't let it scare you.
Hoskins' next pitch.
And if anything goes wrong, I'll just make sure it doesn't happen to you.
High fly ball. Deep left field. Rayburn to the track, to the wall. It's going. It's going.
It's what, Hank? It's what, Hank? Tell me. What, Hank? What, Hank?
They're moving.
Deal's down.
That's it. I'm calling for backup.
You call for backup. I'm making arrests. You wait. I'm busting.
And freeze! Please!
Michael, talk to me. Are you okay?
I'm fine. How's your finger?
I know what the report says. I want to know what you have to say. I want to know what kind of cowboy hand you were holding when you decided to go up against 4-1 odds. And then come this close to getting both of you killed.
Sorry, I got a little late.
No, sorry doesn't do it anymore. We had a lock on a truckload of heavy artillery, and you put it back on the market.
I tried to stop them.
You tried to bag them. That's all you had to do was make a phone call and fall in behind.
They were boxed in tight, Wes. If I cut off the main entrance...
Damn it! You've been on this case long enough to know what to expect. If Lucas gets a hold of those weapons, this town will make Beirut look like Topeka. And when that happens, I want to make sure that you get all the credit that you deserve.
Come on, Wes. Cut me some
Now
stuff.
look, I'm talking about teamwork. And if you want to hold on to your shield, you better start making that a part of your job description. I want you to get out there. I want you to bring those weapons back, with or without Lucas.
Yes, sir.
That's all, Detective.
Wow.
Okay, show's over. Come on, let's get back to work here.
Wow. Warpath with a 1.5 twist.
That was beyond Warpath.
You got the sports page?
Huh?
I want to check out the score from yesterday.
Yeah. You don't know, though?
No, don't tell me. I want to read the box score.
Bad news, Mick.
Did we lose?
I don't know. I'm not a fan.
Hi.
Oh!
You okay?
Yeah. No problem. Okay. Listen, by the way, next time out, we don't have to worry
There's
about...
not going to be a next time.
No, really, just get out of Wesley's office. Said next time out, we don't have to worry about Ray Lucas. We're going to move right in.
I'm not going to be there, Michael.
Come on, no wait, no worry.
I got my old job back.
What?
Yeah, I put in for a transfer.
You just got here.
Yeah, that was my first mistake.
You can't quit now. We just...
I'm sorry, Michael. I'm sorry for what happened. I got to get back to paperwork and leave the field work alone.
That wasn't your fault.
Yes, it was. I should have been covering you when I panicked instead. Now, I can't let that happen again.
Wait a minute,
No,
Liz.
I've made my decision. I'm going back to Northside, back behind my desk.
Where, back behind the lines?
Yes.
That's what you want?
Yes.
Liz! Oh, no. Hammer and Hank? Oh, what a shame.
Sure is. Oh, no. No. They screwed up the middle name. It's not Morton, it's Morgan.
Oh.
Henry Morgan Cooper. Glad to meet you.
Hey, I was just looking to see what happened to you last night when you stopped announcing the game and all of a sudden the radio went dead!
Oh, no. The radio didn't go dead. The announcer went dead, Bertman.
It's Burton, Hank. And you're the undisputed champ of screwing up names.
Oh, talk about screwing. Look at that picture. Oh, couldn't they have gotten a picture with, like from my old playing days?
The picture is fine. What do you want?
Oh, the Limbo bunch. They gave me an extra traveling day and sent me down to look you up. Take care of some unfinished business. Hey, those are nice folks up there.
Real nice. You keep crowding me, you won't leave me alone. And now you can't even tell me your unfinished business?
Oh, and you could tell me, huh?
That's not the way it works. And even if it did, I can't help you, not right now.
Hey, listen, I'm in no rush. I can use the extra playing time while I can get it.
Your timing is even worse than your play-by-play.
My timing? Hey, blame the big guy. He's the one who punched my ticket.
Look, you landed in Limbo for a reason. You can't just hang out with me here for the extra playing time.
Sounds like a sweet deal to me.
No, you're not getting it. You've got to move on, all right? And you're the only one who knows what it takes to make that happen.
All right. I'm working on it. I got a couple of ideas.
Good. Great. You figure it out and give me a call in a week or two.
Week or two? Hey, wait a minute. I'm the dead guy here. Damn it. You got your whole life ahead of you.
Hey, don't put that on me. I know what it's like.
Oh, no, you don't know the first thing about it.
Trust me.
Hey, listen. 1 minute, I'm working that game. I'm calling the plays, I'm painting the pictures, having a great time, just as always. The next minute, I'm in some nutso halfway house, and they're telling me that I'm out of the game, but I'm still in the ballpark.
I've already been through this, Hank. You know the score.
Yeah, 2-all in the 5th.
The real score.
Hey, look, I didn't ask for this. 23 years I put in behind that plate. Shagging smoke, digging out sliders, pulling in them curves. I didn't get half that time in the broadcast booth. Don't give me any of that crap about you know what I'm going through, okay?
Okay, fine. Fine, Hank. I just took a round trip on a day pass. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? I didn't ask for you either. But we are stuck with each other. So if you don't want to talk to me, if you don't have the guts to face up to your real problem, then you're looking at permanent residence in Limbo.
Oh. Okay. All right. There was this kid. He was 10 years old. He was the starting pitcher for this little Pee Wee league called the Wrens. He had red hair, dynamite arm, major league curve, big time changeup, and an 80-plus fastball.
Get out of town.
I'll swear. Anyway, it's my 3rd year in the booth, and it was the final game of the '79 season. The kid comes up for an autograph. I take one look at that kid, and I know he's a natural. I mean, this kid had an arm that, Mike, I swear, this kid's arm would take him all the way. I mean, this kid, he was fantastic. Why, any greenhorn, wet behind the ear scout could have seen it. Anybody could. Anyone could see it except the kid. He lacked confidence. All it took was a little coaching. Just a little bit of cockiness training.
Hank, you're not asking me to talk this kid back into baseball, are you?
We gotta give that kid confidence, Mike.
I mean, I really hope you're not asking me to do this, Hank, because I've got my own career in the crosshairs right now.
You gotta find him for me, Michael. It's the only way.
Yeah,
What are you doing there?
I live here.
Not tonight, you're not.
Tonight, you're living in the interrogation room. A little punk with a big gun knocked over a liquor store and put a bullet in the owner.
So why me?
He bought the gun from one of Lucas's middlemen.
So I want you to kick a little butt and take a little name. Now get in here.
I'm on the way. I gotta go downtown.
I gotta go upstairs.
Doyle Reeves,
Hello.
606 North Kenston Avenue.
Number 10.
Hmm?
That's where I live. apartment 10.
Thank you, Doyle. Well, let's see. Oh. I'm Detective Burton. All right. Felony robbery, felony assault, grand theft auto, attempt on police officers.
Oh, God, you're kidding me. I had no idea they were cops.
Yeah, it's really hard to tell sometimes with all the lights and the uniforms.
What exactly do you want from me?
Well, we want to know where you got your gun.
Excuse me?
The gun. The one we traced back to Ray Lucas's first year in business. We would like to know who the middleman was who sold you the gun.
No way. And I don't know anything about a Ray Lucas.
Well, that's too bad. Because I was sitting here ready to make a deal with you, but you're telling me you don't have any cards to play.
Look, can I get a cup of coffee or, something? My mouth is awful dry.
Sure thing, Doyle. We got lots of coffee.
Look, can we just get on with this, all right? I mean, we've been on this merry-go-round all night. Say something to me, please.
Do you know how long it takes to get to Mars?
What?
2 years. That's how long the astronauts have got to stay cooped up in that little spacecraft. Now, I figure if they could stay in there
Look,
for 2
I
years...
said I'd cop a plea, didn't I? I hit the store. I plugged the old man. I did it all. Now, what do you want? Me to prick my finger and scrawl it in blood for you all over the floor?
No. We know about the store, we know about the old man, we know about you. Now, for the last time, what we want to know is where you got the gun.
I bought it, okay? Now, do you want me to fill out some forms on that? I'll get right on that for you, officer.
Now, what I'd really like you to do is to quit jerking me around!
Oh, sports fan, check that swing.
Your hardware dealer. Give me his name.
Oh, Berman shakes off the sign.
It's Burton, Hank.
What? Who?
Yeah, who? Who sold you the gun?
Fastball, right down the old pipe.
Look, you give me a deal, and maybe I'll tell you a name, okay?
Swing and a miss, strike one.
You know the deal. You give me the name, we knock off a couple of years.
Benson's next pitch.
It's Burton.
Low and inside.
What are you talking about? I mean, you're Burton.
That's right, I'm Burton. Who gave you the gun?
Who?
The guy who sold you the gun!
Spider.
Spider.
Spider?
That's right. Just like the creepy crawly. I mean, that's all we ever called him.
Burton falls behind the hitter, 2 balls in the strike.
Spider what? Does he have a last name or is he like Cher?
Look, I don't know, man. And I mean, that's all I know.
Back with the fastball to even the count.
It's not like he comes into my neighborhood passing out business cards, Detective.
All right. All right. I want you to do me a favor, okay? I want you to sit here and take a few minutes and think about this, okay? It could save you a couple of years on Mars. Will you knock it off?
Spider is the only call you're going to get out of that guy.
I'm gonna need a little bit more than a nickname, so just quit crowding me.
Yeah, what about my scouting report?
If you would just let me finish with this, maybe I'll get to you.
All right. I'll wait in the on-deck circle.
Thank you.
Welcome. What a grouch.
Thank you. All right, I gotta get downtown, so you got 10 minutes.
All right. Remember that kid I told you about? The one who came up to the booth after the Pee Wee League game? Well, all he wanted was hammering Hank's Hancock and a few tips on how to break into the majors.
It's a beautiful story, so get to the point already. You already told me that.
Well, I told him to forget the majors. I told him he didn't have what it takes. I told him that baseball would just chew him up and spit him out like so much chewing tobacco.
that the grand old game was nothing but a den for crooks, conmen, thieves. That's right, sports fan. Mr. All-Star Catcher, big shot broadcaster, got a little too carried away with his newfound fame and fortune.
All right, so it was a long time ago. What makes you think he's even going to remember?
Yeah, but I broke his spirit. I took away his dreams. Don't you understand? We gotta find him, Michael. We gotta find that kid. We gotta set him right.
Do you know how many hundreds of ex-Pee Wee pitchers there are?
Yeah, but there's only one Dennis Pickford.
Fine. Let's say I find him. What then? What makes you think he's going to listen to some cop, give him some pep talk about getting back on the mound? Just like that.
All right. You find him. I'll take it from there.
Take what from... Hank, you're a ghost, remember?
Oh, boy. Oh. Here we go again. Find him, Michael!
No, Wes, I don't know how many spiders there are in this town, but if I can work up a little cross-reference here, maybe we'll both find out.
Doyle Reeves says that you belong in a rubber room.
Yeah, well, he's just still mad about the Mars expedition. Never mind.
He told me that you roughed him up. And don't tell me never mind, detective.
I roughed up his shirt. A few wrinkles, that's all, I promise. Whoa.
What did you get?
Here we go. About 30 spiders.
Oh, great.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to fax them over to you and put Liz on it, will you? Maybe it'll get her head back in the case.
Where are you going to be later?
Home, asleep.
Asleep? Don't give me no asleep. Look, I used to do back-to-back shifts every other week, and if that's what it takes to nail down this case, that's what you're going to do.
You're a compassionate man, Wes. Thank you. Good night. Pickfords?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Thank you. We got more Pickfords than spiders. But only one Dennis. All right. Hey! You do good work.
Thanks.
Dennis Pickford?
Yeah, I'm Dennis.
Michael Burton, Detective Michael Burton. Nice to meet you.
Is anything wrong?
No, nothing wrong. Actually, I came to talk some baseball with you.
Excuse me?
I had an opportunity to meet Hank Cooper recently. Hammer and Hank Cooper.
Look, Detective, if it's all the same to you, I got a lot of work to do, and I really don't give a damn about baseball anyway.
Right. That's what I was told. Ever since that day you got Hank's autograph, right?
Now, what would I want with that? I mean, he's just another has-been ball player polluting the airwaves.
You got that right.
I mean, come on. The game's been a joke since day one. It's just a bunch of damn hypocrites.
Yeah. Boy, you sound an awful lot like Hank. Anyway, he told me the whole thing, how you approached him after a game about getting into the majors, and he told you that he laughed in your face, right? He tore the game apart?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the game you pitched in '79. The game. I'm talking about what Hank told you afterwards. I mean, that's the reason why you hate baseball anyway, right?
You know, that's some story, Detective. And part of it is actually true.
Which part?
The part about me pitching a game in '79.
That's it?
Look, I don't know who told you what, but I never met or spoke to has-been Hank Cooper in my life. You ever hear of Barney Taggart?
Blazing Barney Taggart was your dad? Oh, man, get out of town. 6 no-hitters Taggart, 2 perfect games, 44 shutouts, series MVP.
I know his stats, Detective. You don't have to quote them to me.
You don't have to call me detective. My name is Michael.
Whatever.
So why did you give up the game then? I mean, if Cooper didn't talk you out of it, who did?
Nobody talked me out of it. I quit on my own.
Why?
Look, Detective.
Michael.
Michael, what difference does it make? I mean, you come out here, you tell me this weird story that never happened, and then you get all over my case for not following through on a pipe dream to the majors. I mean, what is the big deal anyway?
Your dad wasn't a pipe dream.
Oh, so just because I'm the son of Blazing Barney Taggart, that automatically qualifies me for a spot in the Hall of Fame or something?
No, I don't think that at all. I was just wondering why a guy with all your talent wouldn't want to follow in his father's footsteps.
Gee, I wonder where I've heard that before.
Yeah, you and me both, Dennis. That's why I'm here.
Look, do me a favor, will you? Just forget about it.
Well, I can't. I've got this hang-up about things that don't work out.
Oh, well, it's real simple. All you gotta do is open your eyes and forget all the bull that you ever bought into about this grand old game. This is a business. like anything else. Just another tally sheet, profits and losses. And if you want to believe that the players mean anything at all to the guys who run the show, that's your problem. That's not mine.
I don't know what to believe, Dennis. I only know what I see. And for a guy who's so down on the game, you got a funny way of showing it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I can sum up all your problems, Michael, with one little word. Copper.
Cooper!
No, copper. Pipe wrench. Pipe wrench. Okay. Oh, see, there you go. There you go. Here's your problem, see?
You want to get rid of all this PVC junk. What you want to do? You want to go with copper.
You sure you can handle this?
Hey, whoa! Whoa! I've been doing this since your pop was wearing knee pants.
He was never in knee pants.
Yeah. Okay, give me the pliers, the big one there. Channel lock pliers. The big one. Okay.
You were telling me about Taggart and Cooper.
Copper, I said copper.
No, Cooper. Cooper and Taggart, the ball players.
What about them?
That's what I'm asking you. You said you had season tickets to every game they played.
Season ticket? Well, you know, in those days, when we wanted to go to the ball game, we didn't worry that much about tickets, if you follow my meaning.
Yeah. You snuck in. I'm shocked.
You know what used to kill me? How the newspapers used to talk about Blazin' Barney and Hammerin' Hank and how they were best of pals on and off the field. All that type of garbage.
You mean they didn't get along?
They hated each other. It was all they could do to sit in the dugout together.
No, I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah, well, I was there, see? You know, if that pitcher and that catcher had been any further apart, Blazin' Barney would have been tossing the ball from center field. Blazin' Barney, oh boy, what a honey of a ball player that guy was. Hall of Fame all the way until he was robbed. Hey, wait a minute, check that. The man was mugged.
You mean the gambling?
Oh, come on. Barney Taggart never gambled a red cent in his life. It was all gossip and lies and grist for the rumor mills.
You were a fan.
Yeah, oh, I was. Well, we all were, you know. And yeah, he was a big-time ball player, but whew, he was a great guy, you know, and a hard-working Joe. Hall of Fame all the way, much more so than most of those guys that are in it right now.
What about Hammerin' Hank? What were his chances?
Cooper in the Hall? Nah.
I tell you what. Well, Mike,
you've got a real problem. I'm gonna need a pipe snake to solve this.
Pipe snake? What are you talking about? It's a little leak. It's a simple little trickle.
Simple little trickle?
Yeah.
Mike, look at it this way. This thing's like a sneeze. It could be an allergy, it could be a cold, or it could be the flu.
My faucet's got the flu.
More like double pneumonia.
Right. Look, I may not be here when you get back.
Okay. Don't touch anything. I got it all arranged.
Trust me, I won't.
Okay.
Hey, what? You forget your rent?
what is he talking about? They're lies, all lies. I didn't hate Barney, and Barney certainly didn't hate me.
You better start filling in the blanks, Hank, because you're going to be going to extra innings up in limbo land.
Blanks? What are you talking about, blanks?
Let's start with Dennis Pickford.
Oh, you found him?
Oh, you found him? Yeah, I found him. And I told him your little heartwarming little sob story, which, by the way, never happened. Of course, that was before I found out who his dad was, which happens to be the real business you've got to finish before you can move on. You know, those blanks. Now, you better tell me the truth, Hank, because I can't help you without it.
All right. This is the gospel. Barney was the best. We all knew it. The whole league knew it. But there are people, lots of people, who felt that, well, he did it alone. I got this theory that, well, a good catcher can't make a bad pitcher better. But a bad catcher, he can make a good pitcher worse.
And I'm a damn good catcher.
I believe you, Hank.
Barney was no gambler. I knew that. I could have gone on the air and cleared him any day of the week, just like that. But I didn't. You know why?
No, why?
Because I was jealous. That's right. Big Hammering Hank was jealous. All those years, even after I got the job with the play-by-plays.
You're a little late. Taggart's been dead for years.
Yeah, but little Taggart isn't. He's still alive and kicking. And if I had the guts to tell him the truth before my ticket gave out, he'd still have his dad's last name. And there'd be another Taggart in the majors.
He hasn't pitched since the Pee Wee leagues.
Yeah, but he's a natural. And a little workout, he'd be right back in the groove.
How? Kicking and screaming? He's a little bored with the national pastime now.
Yeah, but we can work on that too. We can put pride back in that old arm. Hey, we could even get him a shot with the majors.
Hank, look at me, all right? Look at me. I'm a cop. Miracles are a little out of my league.
Yeah? Well, you better check that, sport fan, again. Because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here.
Take my word for it. You don't want to be getting hooked up with a guy like Spider.
Tough guy, huh?
No, Spider ain't that tough. You're a cop. I'm really getting rusty.
It's what?
I don't know, forget it.
Come on, we're just talking, right? I mean, it's not like he's a real spider.
Look, you're gonna have to pull that undercover bull in here. You could have said something.
You're right. Sorry. I tried. And if you don't want to talk to me about it, it's up to you.
I didn't say that. It's just that I run an honest business and I got nothing to hide from any cop.
Okay. Thanks for the soda, Dora.
Hey, where you going? Don't you want to hear about Spider?
And then she told me all about how Spider was up to his eyeballs in the guns and money business. He's at Dora's bar every night around 8 o'clock drinking tequila, gold with a twist. And you can't miss him. He's got a spider and a web tattooed on his right arm. Oh, it took me 5 club sodas to find out how to hook up with him, and I got a receipt. Can you make sure I get my money back?
Absolutely. Liz, this is great.
This was luck, Michael, that's all.
No, this is good police work, and good cops know how to make good luck happen.
Don't patronize me.
I'm not patronizing you, okay? I'm just giving you credit where credit's due.
Okay.
Okay.
Fine. Thank you.
You're welcome.
But I'm still going back to my desk job, and nothing's going to make me change my mind.
How you doing, Spider?
Hiya, Spider.
Hey, take it outside.
Got a minute?
Take it outside, fellas. Come on. Hey, let's move.
At GTE, we're always looking for trouble. Our 24-hour Trouble Analysis Center constantly monitors your phone lines, looking for problems. If we find one, we can fix it quickly, whether it's a small one or a larger one. You see, at GTE, it's not just communications we offer, it's solutions.
Monahan, Santini, move it.
Here's coffee on my side, sir. You want to take it over? Yeah, I got it. Thank you.
And that goes for all of you, including your backup. If anybody moves before I give the signal, or if anybody thinks about jumping the gun, you'll be trading your shield in for a uniform and walking a beat until your pension kicks in. Any questions?
Yeah, one.
What?
Aren't we missing someone?
What are you, nuts? I can't go back in the field.
You're the one who cracked the case. I figured you'd want to be in on the final move.
No, I'd rather go back to doing what I know how to do.
You don't believe that any more than I do.
I don't belong here, damn it. Why is that so hard for you? You were at the stakeout.
Because it wasn't your fault.
So maybe I don't have what it takes. Maybe I never should have put in for cops and robbers duty. So what? I can accept that, okay? Why can't you?
Because you're more cop than that.
Oh, Michael.
Will you listen to me for a second? I am the one who blew the stakeout, not you. I should have waited for the team like you said.
But I couldn't do anything.
What were you going to do? You were outgunned and all alone. You did as much as you could. You did as much as anyone could.
But I could have been covering you.
I didn't give you the chance. You made all the right moves, Liz. So when are you going to stop blaming yourself for my mistakes? We're pulling out in 15 minutes. I'll brief you on the way.
Detective Homiley's transfer was almost complete. Why did you change your mind?
I don't know. Maybe she wanted the chance at evening the books a little bit.
Books? What are you talking about? She was doing fine.
Not according to her.
Would somebody please tell me what's going on around here? First you tell me that she wants a transfer back to her old division. Now I find her here out in the fields. Now you tell me she hasn't changed her mind.
She's a team player where she got stuck with a partner who wasn't. That's
Did it? So the transfer stands?
Not if I can help it.
Well, where is she?
She'll be there.
All right, Monahan, Santini, move in.
We're moving in.
No noise. Drop it. Okay, Burton. Homily, go.
Liz.
Burton, Homily, move it.
Liz, you gotta let go of it.
If you say one word about climbing back on the old horse, I'll pull your nose off.
Everyone is afraid. You, me, Wesley, the boys, even Ray Lucas and his not-so-friendly hardware.
I got it, okay?
Well, we gotta go then.
We? Last time you didn't want me.
Yeah, well, I need you this time. I need you.
Okay, I've counted it. Here's your share.
It's not all here. What do you mean it's not all there?
This is only $50,000. What's the rest of the money?
Freeze, please! Keep your hands away from the guns. Put them over your head.
Now!
Boys have been busy. What's the matter, Lucas? You lazy? Hands over your head.
Stop! Drop it! Take off!
You're under arrest! Get up. Hands up.
Nice work, detective.
Just doing my job, detective.
Go.
Nice teamwork, detective.
Yeah.
You've never even seen me pitch. How do you know I can even reach the plate?
I was told you are a natural.
Our mutual friend again, huh?
Yeah.
When am I gonna meet this guy?
Hopefully not too soon, but in time.
Look, before I get on the mound and embarrass myself, I just want to say thanks for getting my dad's nomination back in the works. I don't know, maybe I'll never know why Hammer and Hank didn't clear my dad on day one, but the Hall of Fame doesn't want to hear it, neither do I.
As long as they got the facts straight.
Not to mention the stats.
Huh?
Nothing. You ready? Play ball. Let's see what you got.
Here we go. Fingers over the seam.
Try the fingers over the seam.
All right, here we go. Come on.
And swing!
Oh, no. He's throwing himself off balance.
I think you're a little off balance.
No, more snap in the wrist.
Try a little more snap of the wrist. Jesus, you're noisy.
I'm sorry. Good. Hey,
Whoa!
see, what did I tell you?
Ow!
Very good.
A little heat.
Okay, let's see some more of that.
How about a little bit more?
All right, now. All right, let's see a knuckleball.
You got a knuckleball? Yeah, just let it drop a little more. Relax with the wrist a little bit. And loosen it up.
Very good.
Very good. Where'd you go?
I wanted to see if Cy Young was around.
And?
He wasn't. Went on through. Ouch.
You think I'm ready?
He's ready.
You're ready.
You sure know a lot about the game.
Yeah, I had a good coach.
You coming?
I think I'm gonna hang out for a little bit.
Okay. Thanks for everything, Michael.
You got it, Dennis. Go get him. I'll see you in the big leagues.
Right.
Well, Hammer and Hank, I heard you used to be a pretty good hitter in your day.
In my day. Hey, listen, pal. If you're lucky to get that ball across that plate, maybe we'll see if it's true what you heard.
Baby. Ready?
I'm ready. Are you?
Mickey, my lad, you gotta go with the times materials-wise, you know what I mean? I got that sink of yours working tremendously. All the water goes in this direction.
It goes down.
Right, toward China. I use that new PVC stuff. Oh, is that great. I feel sorry for these old-timers still using copper.
Cooper.
Cooper. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. That's the important part. Now, I'm family, right?
Yeah.
I want you to level with me. I want you to fess up. How'd you know about this?
How could I know about it?
Yeah. I mean, we're talking about the old days, about Cooper and Taggart. Now, all of a sudden, I see where Blazin' Barney is working his way back into the Hall of Fame consideration, and his kid is pitching AAA ball.
Yeah, so?
So, how come, since you got hurt, you got this funny little knack of knowing things before they actually happen? What a conversationalist you are. Hey, listen, I got tickets to the ball game tonight. It's for the Dodgers. You want to go anyway?
Tickets? Say it isn't so, Uncle Louie.
Oh,
Burton in my office.
yeah, hilarious. Listen, I got to get out of here. Did you notice this joint's full of cops?
Thanks, Louie.
Burton, you need an invitation?
I got a ticket.
Good evening. Coming up next on News 13, a live report from Washington where the deadline has passed. We'll tell you if the government will again be forced to shut down over the budget battle. A fatal crash tonight involving one of the new LA Metro trains. A 12-year-old girl is free tonight after living most of her life locked in a closet. We have all the late news and sports with Tony Hernandez. News 13 is next.
Coming up at 11, actor and director Dennis Hopper joins 30-somethings Polly Draper on the Arsenio Hall Show. But first, Ross Becker and Kim DeVore bring you up to date with all the latest news, sports, and weather on News 13 next.